Hey, this is Larry Powell, Circle P Marketing. As promised, here's that video that we discussed earlier. So first off, I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on your site and what I see and what I think could help with your lead generation from your website and then your conversions once people are getting to your website. So first off, the site looks good. You know, it's a little bit of a simpler layout, but it definitely looks great. One of my biggest recommendations for you guys is going to be content on your site. So Google looks at over 200 different ranking factors when determining which site is in that top spot. And one of those that we can influence very easily is the amount of content you have on this homepage. It's especially critical with the home warranty niche, just because you're really competing against some very large companies that are nationwide, and with you guys just being a localized location as far as just covering that Atlanta area right now, you really want to be doing as much as you can on your website to give you a chance of passing these guys up in the rankings. So for the content, I would recommend anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 words is generally enough for content on this homepage. And then with that also, you want to make sure you have the search terms that you want to be found for in that content. What that does is that tells Google that, hey, this is something we're trying to be found for. So when people are making those searches, you guys will be pulled up in those search results. So without having that in your content, Google really doesn't know what your site's about or what the purpose of it is. And you guys also really aren't branded to the Atlanta area right now. So there's nothing in here that actually says Atlanta anywhere. So definitely doing that as well would definitely help you guys out. I would also recommend a contact form on this homepage, just because people, they're going to your website because they want more information. So by putting that contact form on here, I know you have the tab here for it as well, but by putting it on this homepage, oftentimes that'll help with your conversions as well. Just because people are looking for, that easiest choice, so if it's right there, they're not having to search around for it. You're going to be a lot more likely to get that contact information entered in there. But overall, I like what you guys have going on at the site. It looks good, but content's definitely going to help you guys out. So looking at keywords, I kind of got a little bit out of the box in my thinking here. So as far as home warranty companies or people looking for home warranty, just for Atlanta, the city of Atlanta, there was not a lot of search volume. Just because people aren't really used to a local company like yourself that is just servicing one city. There was a lot of search for Georgia as a whole, but not a lot for just Atlanta. Georgia is definitely something we could go after. So home warranty companies in Georgia, that's getting 200 searches per month, and it has relatively low difficulty as far as getting you guys ranked for that. But that 200 searches per month, being in the top spot for this search term, you can count on getting about 33% of that headed towards your website. So definitely, if you were to add up all of these, if you were to rank for all these search terms, that's a good amount of people who would be coming to your website every month. Out of the box thinking, kind of what I was going for here, is if you were to also try to rank for some of the services people might be searching for, that a home warranty would cover. So Atlanta home repair. So this is something that, people need a repair done on their home because something broke. That's something that would have been covered under their warranty if they were, working with you guys. So going a little bit different approach to it where we're able to really dive into just that Atlanta market. And there's a lot more of these out here. This is just what I found. I wanted to throw your way. But, kind of taking that a little bit of a different approach to it to where you're still, generating that traffic. Every one of the people who click on your website might not be looking for a home warranty, but you might still get some solid leads going that route as well. So Atlanta home repair is getting 70 searches per month. Home repair Atlanta, 40 searches a month. And we could also target some of these smaller suburbs around Atlanta as well, that are getting the same kind of searches. And you guys could really generate a lot of business that way. So that's kind of what my recommendations are for that. Diving into keywords and looking at competition and what it would take to rank. We're going to look at home warranty companies in Georgia. The process I show you for this is the same for how we would target each one of these keywords, as far as looking at what the competition is and what we'd have to do to pass these people up. So looking at home warranty companies in Georgia. So this is a little different than you would normally see, because this is more of a national search term. generally you would have a maps listing. So like this is another one we're going to go to in a sec. Generally you would see this maps listing, but there's not a lot of companies that are just focused for home warranties for just the Atlanta area. So looking at it that way, you know, being in this top spot right here, this is going to be your money maker. So Georgia Home Warranty AHS, these are the guys who are getting all the searches for this right now. Just because people aren't really clicking on the paid ads. You know, people are skipping over the paid ads 99% of the time. And really, you know, this is something you guys could do for your business, but can get very costly in a hurry. Looking back at the keywords, you know, cost per click. So people are paying for ads on that right now. Average cost per click is $18. So that's just you're paying for 18 bucks for somebody just to go to your site. So that can definitely, you know, eat into your profits very fast. But looking at this top ranked site here, and what they have going on, so you can see, I mean, it is definitely a bigger company. You know, they're American Home Shield, so they service, you know, all over. But looking at their site and what they have going on this page, it's not too over the top. So with that content I recommended earlier, that 1,000 to 1,500 words, would definitely be doable to pass these guys up, because we want to beat our competition out in every way possible. So very doable with that kind of, you know, in mind to pass these guys up, very doable. Looking at the back end of their site, so this is where it gets down to the nitty gritty as far as what causes a site to outrank one site or another. Obviously content is one big thing that we can do for rankings, but backlinks is the biggest one. So looking at the backlinks for this company, so they currently only have 5 backlinks from 4 referring domains. What I'm talking about there is the whole internet is built on what's called backlinks. And it's one website linking itself to another website, one business linking itself to another business. So like when I talk about a link, this is considered like a link. So if you guys were to go out and get a backlink for your website, from like, you know, another home repair company out of California where I'm based out of, or, you know, something that one of the services you guys are offering, a home warranty company, someone else doing something similar to you guys, that's going to carry a lot more weight in Google's eyes and move you up in those search rankings much faster than if you guys were to go out and get a backlink from, you know, your local Pizza Hut, because you guys aren't slinging pizzas. So you really want to go after niche relevant backlinks, and that's going to drive you up in the search results much faster. Looking at what you guys currently have going on for backlinks, so you said you had some people doing some SEO stuff for you, that you didn't really know what was going on, not really seeing any results. Well, that totally makes sense to me, because there's hardly any SEO done to the back end of your guys' site right now. So they have 4 backlinks from 3 referring domains. But the important thing with these backlinks is if they're do follow or not. So you can see this here, do follow. And what that do follow means is you're getting what I call backlink juice coming back to your site, and that's what's moving you up in the rankings. So if it's not a do follow link, it really does you no good at all. And you currently have 0 do follow links. So there's just not really any SEO going to your site right now. You're not getting found for any keywords. And I don't mean to be doom and gloom here, because there is a lot of potential for your site and for this niche that I think we could generate a lot of traffic for your business. So, you know, we kind of went into this, okay, what if we were to target home repair, looking at home repair Atlanta and what they have going on. So as we go through this, this is definitely something that you guys could get a GMB built out for this, which would be very valuable for your business. Just because people are going to be clicking on one of these top 3 very often. So, you know, people are making their searches, you know, this is thumbtack popping up here at the top, and they're scrolling down saying, okay, what businesses are available to me? And they're going to be clicking on one of these, and then they're going to be clicking on someone on this first page. 99% of the time, they're going to be, or 33% of the time, they're going to be going to this top site right here. Having your business in this 3-pack is very valuable, though. And there's a couple factors for how you can get your business in there. So first one is definitely going to be getting a Google My Business page built out for your business. And then we want to start pointing citations to it. And a citation is your business name, address, and phone number listed on the internet. You can find these on websites like a free Yelp page, Yellow Pages, even a Facebook page if you list that information. These can all count as citations, and the more citations you have, the more likely you are to be in this 3-pack. Obviously, you want to have more than what your competition has, and we actually have tools that allow us to go in and see what the competition has, so that we can beat our competition out in every way possible and get more of those on here. The next big factor is going to be organically ranking your website here. That plays a big factor in getting you in this top 3. As we go through the organic listings, I don't really include HomeAdvisor or Yelp just because these guys are in direct competition with Google and their paid ads, and Google really wants you to be spending money with them or not at all. So we don't really include these guys because it's very doable to pass them up. Looking at Spectrum North Atlanta and what they have going on, their website, it's got some content on here, but not a lot, very basic for outranking these guys. Looking at the back end of their site, they have 23 backlinks from 9 referring domains, so very low competition for here as well. But overall, there's just a lot of opportunity for you guys to generate a lot of traffic. Something completely different than your website, but I think Facebook ads could do very well for you guys as well. Just because people are on Facebook constantly. A home warranty isn't something that people are really doing in an emergency situation where they're looking for a service most of the time. But it is something that, if people are scrolling the internet and they see, a great offer for a home warranty, or scrolling their Facebook page and seeing a great offer for a home warranty program, that you can get that impulse buy very easily as long as we can get that target audience correct and get that offer on there really well. So that's definitely something I'd love to talk to you guys more about if that is a path you guys are wanting to take. So I hope you got something out of this video. This is a little longer than I usually like to do, but there was a lot of great information that I wanted to get passed along to you. And if you don't, like anything from this, no harm, no foul. Hope you guys have a good one. Thank you.